When many people want to make changes to the same file in a short period of time, it's possible to share the file. For example, when all the brand managers are requested to input investment proposals into the same budget file. Obviously, the file must be on a network drive that all the required people have access to. Under the Review tab, select Share Workbook and check the box that says Allow changes by more than one user at the same time. This also allows workbook merging. Then press OK twice to confirm. Now many users can simultaneously make changes to the same file. It's good to select and mark the ranges that each individual can make changes to, so to avoid a situation where, for example, two people change the same cell, causing file saving issues. When saving a file, a message about new data may appear. New data will appear in the file. To remove sharing, first we should remove all users by selecting them in the list and clicking the button Remove User. When removing users, a warning message will appear. After doing that, we can uncheck Allow Changes and click OK. Another message appears and we'll click OK. If we removed a user who has the file open at the same time, the following message will be displayed when they try to save their changes. They won't be able to save their changes in the original file, but will be able to save the file by using a different name or by putting it in a different folder. Excel does sometimes show that users have an open workbook despite the fact that they closed it a long time ago. It can even show that someone has been using a file for multiple days. Despite having reasonable doubts, it's a good idea to confirm the possibility of removing the user before we do it. The second tab of the Share Workbook window allows you to specify any limitations you may want to add when sharing, though the default options work very well. As I said before, problems arise when two or more people modify the same cell. The first person who saves the file will not be informed about the problem, but when the other person tries to save the file, a window will appear detailing the conflict. The second of the users decides which value to enter, their value or the original value. It isn't possible to set priorities that make all changes by Logan Taylor more important than those by other users, for example. Sharing works efficiently when editing rights are clearly established, and these areas shouldn't overlap. Often, background coloring is used. It's common practice to mark the ranges that need to be fulfilled with a yellow background. It's also a good idea to create a message that displays when opening the file. In order to use the file, users have to click OK, which confirms that they read the information, supposedly. If you want to learn how to create these messages, watch the Automatic Macros lesson from my VBA course. Thank you for watching Lesson 16 of the Excel for Beginners course. The next lesson is keyboard shortcuts.